Please don't do what I did. I feel like my life could have gone so much better, but it truly hasn't. I felt this way for quite a long time, and even though I'm trying to change it now, it feels like it's too late. I've always been the shy, quiet kid in class, and I never truly opened up to anyone. And I feel like this is really what took a toll on my mental health. Feeling like I had to bottle everything up for so long just because I was afraid of what other people would think of me. And I feel like I always truly feared attention. I hated when people would treat me differently just because I did something as opposed to when someone else did it. I was always held in such high regard that I was afraid to step out of line and be seen as different. I didn't want people to think that they would have to be disappointed in me or something. That's why I never truly experimented with anything. I truly feel like I wasted my teenage years. And it's just sad now that I have to try and relive that, but now I'm in my 20s. I guess there is still some sort of hope for me, but it already feels like I wasted so much time on nothing. Not saying that going out partying every day is a good thing, but I feel like I could have done so much better. I don't even care so much about parties. I kind of just wish I could go out and socialize more and talk with more people. My entire life really consisted of just playing video games, doing my homework, which half the time I forget to do, and sleep with nothing but my own thoughts. I did want to change, but in a weird way, it's almost like I was afraid of change. I was okay with where I was, but that didn't mean I should have stayed there. I simply cared way too much about what everyone else thought about me to where that's what kept me inside my shell and made it difficult to come out. I remember even in middle school, people were surprised when they heard me swear for the first time. I was just seen as this goody two-shoes that couldn't do anything wrong. So not only was I able to get away with a lot of things simply because of my reputation, but it made me really nervous to step out of line because I didn't want to lose it. So while everyone else was out having fun, hanging out with friends, partying, and trying new things, I felt like I just stayed in the same place for 5 years, 10 years, pretty much my whole life. It's not that I wish I did more bad or irresponsible things, but I wish I just had more fun with my life. I wish I was able to just go out and just explore the world with the limited time that we're given here. With the average life expectancy being 80 years old, I come to realize I've already wasted a quarter of my life. So then it turns into, what am I truly living for? Because I'm already not living. I'm already not doing much. So it's always bothered me that I wasted way too much of my time, and I don't want to get too old, because then I just feel weird about coming back to something that should be reserved for your teenage years. So if I want to do anything now, I don't really have a choice but to just be the socially awkward 20-year-old trying to still fit in. So if there's any advice that I really have to give to you, please don't do what I did. Please just go out and just don't care about what other people think, because it's your life that you have to live. You are the one living your life, not them. And I feel like I was too much of a people pleaser. I always wanted to be held in this high regard, and I feel like I always wanted to have this great reputation, but it absolutely came at a cost. It came at the cost of my own sanity, my own life, really. I feel like I've sat around just not doing anything for too long, and I really want to change that, but it's tough now that everyone's in college. It's hard to connect with people again. It's hard to make new friends. This is why I always stayed online, just because making online friends was very easy for me. I could always make friends online, but in person, it's too difficult. And there's not that many people even that live in my state. And there's not even many people that live around me, at least ones that are interested in what I'm into. So it's just an increasingly difficult challenge to find people to really connect with. So in a way, I truly did give up on it. I kind of gave up on my own life before it even started. Even as introverted as I am, I still need to connect with people. I still feel like I need to get out of this house sometimes. For nearly my whole life, I feel like I've been trapped inside my own house. Not only is it a place of comfort, but it's where I connect with my online friends, which which my online friends, I've made better connections with them than I have my in real life friends. Growing up in a small town really didn't help me because not only was my reputation everything, but also I really didn't have that many people to choose from. Even my close group of friends that hung out with me after high school, we don't talk much anymore because they're all busy with their own paths in life. And an even worse situation for me, I do all of my college work online, so I don't get to communicate with people on a campus. I don't get to socialize with people on breaks. So that's why I've been more drawn to my computer and more drawn to making friends online, because I kind of believed that it was the only way I could truly make friends that mattered to me. Especially after work and after school, I don't really have much energy to even go out and socialize, so I gave up on it. Just sucks because the position that I'm in, I have to work even harder than everyone else. I have to go out of my way to try and make friends. I have to go so much farther out of my way than all of my friends just to make new connections with people. And I don't want to be scared of approaching people, but in practice, I know I'm just going to freeze up. I know I'm just going to avoid them, and that's going to be more opportunities for me to make friends that I end up wasting. I definitely wish I made better friends in high school, and even though I enjoy online college, I do kind of regret it in a way. As good as it is for me financially, and as much time as it saves, it might have been better for me to go to a real campus. And even at my workplace, there's almost nobody that's my age. So if I want new connections, I really have no choice but to go so far out of my way and almost force it. I'd like to go out more with friends, but I don't even know who to go out with anymore because I can't even get people to reply to me half the time. So for all of you, I really hope this is a good lesson to learn from me, that I really don't want you to do what I did. So please just let loose a little bit. Try new things, don't be afraid. And even though I didn't take any risks and had a more secure life, this is the dangers of too much security and what it can do to someone. So that's going to be it for this episode, and until next time.